Right, question number 1. The number of defective mobile phone in batch of production is given by the following distribution. So they give you number of defective, right? So kita buat kat bawah ni. Right, number of defective from 0 to 4, and then they want us to find the value of W. So remember, the summation of all probability should be equal to 1, right? The summation of all probability should be equal to 1. Right, so here sama juga konsep dia. So 2W plus 0.25 plus 0.14 plus 0.11 plus W minus 0.1 should be equal to 1. Right, and then kita susun lah W, 2W plus W plus, and all the numbers here, 0.1 should be equal to 1. So 3W plus this total of this number is 0.4, so equal to 1. 3W should be equal to 0.6 and W should be 0.2, right? And then you input balik dalam table, right, to see whether the total of all probability should equal to 1. So 2W here should be 0.4, 0.25, 0.14, 0.11, and this is 0.1, right? And the total should be equal to 1, right? So this is how we answer the question number 1. For question number 2, let's see. For question number 2, they ask us to find expected value of number of defective. So the expected formula is expected of X should be equal to summation of I from 0 to 4 X multiplied with probability of Xi. So Xi, right? So here should be 0 multiplied with 0.4 plus 1 multiplied with 0.25 plus 2 multiplied 0.14 plus 3 multiplied with 0.11 plus 4 multiplied with 0.1 should be equal to 1.26. Have you done this one? Right? You got the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Alright, good. So now we already this is a y kan? Okay, I wrongly used the notation. So this one should be probability of y, summation of probability of y is equal to 1, and this one should also besar sangat pakai. Sekejap. yi multiply with probability of yi, right? So we know that expected of y is equal to 1.26. So to find expected of 3y plus 4 it should be equal to 3 expected of y, right, plus 4. So this one should be 3 multiplied with 1.26 plus 4. So this one should be equal to 7.78. Very simple, kan? Okay, you got the same answer?
Yes,
Alright. So B, Wefix company has received 3 complaints on average due to the mobile phone malfunction per month. So this is per month, right? So means that on average they have 3 complaints per month, right? Assume the number of customer complaint follow Poisson distribution. Find the probability that at most 5 complaints will be received. So probability of x less than or equal to 5. So this is the probability that we want to find. So since this is a Poisson distribution, probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x equal to 1 plus until probability of x equal to 5. So this one should be the summation of I from 0 until 5, and the probability distribution function for Poisson is lambda power of x exponential negative lambda divided by x factorial, right? So this one should be 3 power of x exponential negative 3 divided by x factorial, right? So this one, what is the answer? Mana I punya calculator? So what is the answer? Masuk dalam calculator, right? So this one should be 3 power of x exponential negative 3 divided by x factorial. So this one from 0 to 5, is it? So this one should be 0.91608, right? Okay. So if you want to use so by looking at the question, marks is 3 marks kan, so I am expecting you to calculate like this lah. So you can confirm the result by using statistical table. So this one should be probability of x less than 5 should be equal to 1 minus probability of x more than or equal to 6. So look at statistical table at the Poisson distribution. Yeah, Poisson distribution, lambda is equal to 3. So this one, lambda is equal to 3, more than or equal to 6 is 0.0839. So this one should be 1 minus 0.0839, should be 0.9161. Lebih kurang sama lah, right? So 4 decimal place, it should be 0.9161, right? Okay, enough for question B. Now let's look at C. So the internet is an alternative place to search for information for project, piece of work, right? In a survey, 35% of students says that they use internet for homework. So probability of use internet is 0.35. So number 1, right? So find the probability at least 8 out of 10. So our n is equal to 10. So this is a binomial distribution problem kan? So because use internet, not use internet, we have 2 outcome. We have n 10 equal replication, and each replication is independent, and we have probability of success. So this is a binomial distribution. So we want to find probability of at least x is more than or equal to 8. So this one should be probability of x equal to 8 plus probability of x equal to 9 plus probability of x equal to 10. So by using a binomial distribution formula, I equal to 8 until 10. So n is equal to 10, choose x. Probability of success is 0.35 power of x and 0.65 power of n minus x. So you just input into your calculator oops, where is my calculator? Right, so summation, the first one 10 choose x multiply with 0.35 power of x multiply with 0.65 power of 10 minus x, and this one starting from 8 until 10. So this one should be equal to 0.00. This is a 3 0 kan, 1 2 3, so 2 0 out front, so 0.008 48 4821, is it 4821? Yep. So you can compare this result, you can confirm this result in your statistical table. From statistical table kita boleh tengok dalam binomial distribution, right? So P is 0.35. So 0.35 is here. Our N is equal to how much? N is equal to 10. So we will look into this side lah. So 0.35, and we want to find probability of x more than or equal to 8. So this one should be 0. Nampak? 0.048. 0.48. Lebih kurang sama lah, because they use 4 decimal point, right? Okay, this is for number 1. For number 2, find the probability at least 1 out of 7 do not use their internet. So currently we look at our random variable. So for use internet is 0.35. For probability of not using internet is 0.65. And now currently we have 7 replication, right? So we want to find probability of at least 1 more than or equal to probability of x more than or equal to 1, right? So this one, kalau kita nak kira dalam table, tak ada, because the maximum value of probability dalam binomial distribution is 0.5, right? So you need to do a manual calculation. So manual calculation we can do by using either you want to use a calculator to use a summation, ataupun you boleh guna another method. You need to manipulate sikit, so it become 1 minus probability of x less than 1. So this one should be 1 minus probability of x equal to 0, right? So this one should be 1 minus 7 choose 0, 0.65 power of 0, 0.35 power of 7. 7 minus 0 is 7 lah. So this one should be 0.99935. You got the same answer? Dapat jawapan yang sama?
Yeah.
Right, good. So since you got the same answer, then we move to question number 2. Okay, so question number 2, the following connection on internet. So this is basically, if you look at this final exam question, this is from final exam question. So the format are same. Question number 3, they will have same format of question, right? So you can expect in final assessment, soalan macam mana nak keluar, right? Okay, the number of connection of internet during 2-minute period is given by the following distribution. So first question is find the probability that there is more than one connection during 2-minute period. So means that they want us to find probability of x more than 1, which is probability of x equal to 2 plus probability of x equal to 3 plus probability of x equal to 4. This is very simple question. So this one should be 0.1 plus 0.2 plus 0.1. So this is 0.4. Okay, simple question. So number 2, determine the mean and variance for number of time connection. So mean, we know that mean is equal to expected of x. So this one should be summation of x multiplied with probability of x, where I equal to 0 until 4. So let's find mean dulu, right? So this one should be 0 multiplied with 0.2 plus 1 multiplied with 0.4 plus 2 multiplied with 0.1 plus 3 multiplied with 0.2 plus 4 multiplied with 0.1. So this one should be equal to 1.6, right? You need to double check this one, right? For variance of x, it should be equal to expected of x square minus expected of x, and then we square this one, right? So we already find expected of x. Now we need to find expected of x square. So expected of x square should be very simple. 0 square multiplied with 0.2 plus 1 squared 0.4, 2 squared 0.1 plus 3 squared 0.2, and the last one 4 squared 0.1. So this one should be equal to 4.2, right? So then you just plug in the value inside the formula. So 4.2 minus 1.6 square. So this one should be equal to 1.64. So you got the same answer? Right, good. So then you should be good, right? Nak jawab exam nanti senang lah, tak susah pun. Alright. So now let's look at B, 2B. The electronic system contains 3 cooling components. So they have n equal to 3 that operate independently. The probability of each component failure is 0.05. So here we have basically 2 outcomes, failure or not failure. So probability of failure is 0.05, n is equal to 3. So the system will overheat if and only if at least 2 components fail. So if the probability of if x is equal to 2 or more than or equal to 2, then the component will fail. So we want to find probability of x more than or equal to 2, means that the probability that system will overheat. So this one should be probability of x equal to 2 plus probability of x equal to 3. So this is a binomial problem, kan? So just input into calculator. So I equal to 2 until 3, n is equal to 3, choose x, 0.05 power of x, 0.95 power of 3 minus x. So you input into calculator. So this one 3, choose x, oops, multiply with 0.05 power of x, multiply with 0.95 power of x minus 3 minus x. This is from 2 to 3 because we have only 3 component. So this one should be 0.00725. 0.00725. Very simple. Right? So let's look at C. It is known that 3% of computer chip made by machine are defective. So we have two outcome here, defective and non-defective. So probability of defective is 0.03. Right. The computer chip package in box of 100. So n is equal to 100. If a box is selected at random, what is the probability that more than 6 defective? Probability of x is more than or equal to 6. So now, dia kata dekat sini use suitable approximation. So if you are using binomial distribution punya calculation by you calculate by using binomial distribution, you will not get marks lah. So since the question clearly state that use approximation, so n is more than 10 and p is less than 0. More than 50 kot I think last lecture I beritahu apa, more than 50 kan. If you are using Poisson approximation, yeah, more than 50, right? Since n is more than 50, right? Since n more than 50 and p is less than 0.1, so we can use a Poisson approximation to binomial. So lambda is equal to np, so 0.03 multiplied with 100. This one should be equal to 3, right? So since we want to find probability of x more than 6, right, we can use a Poisson distribution. Poisson distribution, lambda power of x exponential negative lambda divided by x factorial. Okay, so kejap, salah baca soalan. What is the probability that more than 6 is defective? So more than 6 is probability of x more than 6. Tadi I tulis more than or equal to, but this is more than 6. So this one should be, kalau you nak guna calculator, so you need to use 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 5. So you can do with using calculator lah, 1 minus summation of when I equal to 0 until 5 and 3 power of x exponential negative 3 divided by x factorial. So use calculator. So 1 minus summation of 3 power of x exponential negative 3 divided by x factorial. So this one from 0 until 5. Is it? Betul? Until 5 kan? More than 6, yes. So this one should be 0.00, how much? 0.0839. Right? If you are using calculator, n is equal to lambda is equal to 3. Tengok lambda is equal to 3. lambda is equal to 3, and kalau kita nak cari dalam calculator, this one should be equal to berapa? Probability of this is more than 6, means that kalau kita nak masuk ni, I tak termasuk, I kena masuk sampai 6, bukan 5, sampai 6, sampai 6. So this one should be 6. Kita ubah sikit, so should be until 6. So 0.03. Baru betul lah. Okay, sebab tadi more than 6 tak termasuk kan, 6 tak termasuk. Dia will start from probability of x more than or equal to 7 sepatutnya, right? So then kalau kita nak reverse balik, and then 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 6, and this way is correct. So kalau kita tengok dalam table, so this one is 0.0335, right? More than 6, more than 7 kan, 0.0335, right? Correct. Okay, so we already confirm it by using statistical table. Okay. Alright, now let's look at question number 3. Kita habiskan sampai number 4 sekejap saja. Ada 20 minit lagi, 15 minit lagi. So question number 3, the number of student using big data lab per day is shown by distribution table kat sini, right? So this is very simple question. They want us to find m. So summation of probability should always equal to 1. This is the basic concept of probability. So 0.15 plus 0.3 plus m plus 0.1 plus 0.1 is equal to 1. So kita susun the alphabet and numbers. So this one should be all the numbers should be 0.65 equal to 1. M is equal to 0.35. And just plug in balik value dalam ni, and m is equal to 0.35. And the total here should be 1, right? Okay, so now number 2, find the expected number of students. Now this is very simple. So expected x should be equal to 6 multiplied with 0.15 plus 8 0.3 plus 10 multiplied with 0.35 plus 12 0.10 plus 14 0.10. So have you calculated this one? So this one should be equal to 9.4. Alright, good. So 2 marks. Very simple question, right? So let's look at B. Right. So in a survey, customer profile bank XY is reported 25% of customer are from high income. So probability of high income is 0.25. So the balance is from low income lah, right? If you can do 2 groups. So of the next 10 customer surveyed, so n is equal to 10, find the probability that less than 5 customer are from high income. So probability of x less than 5. So this one should be probability of x less than or equal to 4. Right? This is a binomial problem, right? Betul? So we have 2 outcome, we have n, 10 replicates, we have a probability of success is 0.25, and each replicate are independent. So this one should be summation of I from 0 to 4, right? Which is, this is kalau kita expand lagi, x from 0, x equal to 1 plus x equal to 2 plus x equal to 3 plus x equal to 4. So this is 10 choose x, probability of success 0.25 power of x, 0.65 power of 10 minus x. So you input into calculator the same concept yang I tunjuk tadi, should be 0.921873, right? So if you want to confirm it by using calculator, so this one should be using a statistical table. So this one should be 1 minus probability of x more than or equal to 5, right? If you, this is the same concept lah. So 1 minus, so this is binomial problem. Kita tengok binomial 0.25 when 0.25 n is equal to 10. So here this is the area lah. Nampak ke? Besarkan sikit. Alright, so what is the probability that we want to find? Probability of x more than 5. So x more than 5 is 0.0781, right? 0.0781. So this one should be 1 minus 0.0781. So if you are using calculator, you will get 0.9219. Benda yang sama, lebih kurang. Kalau kita convert round it to 4 decimal point, we will get that one. Okay. This is for question number 1, right? For question number 2, B2. So dia kata kat sini, at most 2 of the customer do not belong to this group. So probability of not high income. So this one should be 0.65 lah. High income is 0.25, not high income is 0.65, and n is still equal to 10, right? So this is number 2. Okay, so we want to find probability of x is less than or equal to 2 at most, right? So this one should be probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x equal to 1 plus probability of x equal to 2. So the probability of success, current probability of success 0.65, they are not available in statistical table. So you need to do a manual calculation. So this is from I equal to 0 until 2. This is 10 choose x, 0.65 power of x, 0.25 power of 10 minus x. So you input into calculator, you will get 0.004158. So there are 3 0 in front of 4. So hope you can understand. Right. This is how we answer the question. So let's look at C. So a local bookstore owner knows that on average 60 people enter his store each hour. So by reading the first statement, kita tahu this is a Poisson distribution. So lambda is equal to 60 people per hour. Right? So number 1, so find the probability that given 3-minute period nobody enters in the store. So they give us in term of hour, they want us to convert it into minutes, right? So this one kalau kita convert per minute, it should be 1 people per minute, right? And then for 3 minutes, so it should be 3 people per 3 minute, right? So we want to find probability of x equal to 0. So this is a Poisson distribution. X equal to 0, 3 power of 0 exponential negative 3 divided by 0 factorial. So this one should be equal to berapa ni ya? 0.04978. Okay, simple question, right? So number 2. So number 2, find the probability that less than 7 people, probability of x less than 7 people in a store in 10-minute period. So we know that kalau 10 minutes, kalau 10 people per 10 minute lah, right? Very simple question kan. So this one should be probability of x less than or equal to 6. So this one should be summation of I equal to 0 until 6, and lambda is equal to 10 power of x exponential negative 6, exponential negative 10 divided by x factorial. So this one should be 0.13014. Just input into calculator. Okay, simple. Now, the last question for today. So number 5 tu you buat sendiri ya. So I think you got the idea already kan. Tak susah pun jawab soalan ni. So question number 4. A survey of the number of mobile apps installed in the smartphone was conducted for a group of adults. So find the probability distribution. The probability distribution is given as below. So this is the probability distribution. So they want us to find A and B if the expected number of mobile apps is 2. So this one, first we have 2. If you want to solve for 2 parameter, you need to have 2 equation lah, right? So probability of x equal to 1. This is the first information that we're going to use. The expected of x equal to 2. This is the second information that we want to use. So this one should be b plus 0.3 plus a plus 0.1 plus 0.2 equal to 1. Right? Let's solve this one first. So we put alphabet in one side, and then this one should be berapa? 0.6 equal to 1. So this is going to be your first equation. For the second equation, so this one kalau kita expand this one should be summation of x multiplied with probability of x equal to 2, right? So this one should be 0 multiplied with b plus 1 multiplied with 0.3 plus 2a plus 0.3 plus 0.8. You multiply lah, you multiply. So this one should be equal to 2, right? So since b is out, tak ada dah, so we have 2a plus 0.3 plus 0.3 plus 0.8 should be equal to 1.4 equal to 2. So 2a plus kita solve this one dulu lah. So this one should be number 2. So kita solve this one. 2a is equal to 0.6, a is equal to 0.3. Right, this is number 2. So we input 2 inside 1, so you will get 0.3 plus B plus 0.6 equal to 1. So this one should be, B should be, this 0.9, this 0.1. Right? So you already got A and B, 5 marks. So you just need to redraw your table. So baru you nampak. So this is X. Sekarang ni dia guna Y kan, Y. Okay, Y. So kalau dia guna Y ni, maksudnya semua ni guna tukar bagi Y. And this is going probability of Y, expected of Y. This is Y, Y. Right? And this is probability of Y. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this one 0.1, 0.3, 0.3, 0.1, 0.2. And you need to calculate the total to be sure kan. So nak check balik sama ada your A and B is correct or not. So 0.1 plus 0.3 plus 0.3 should be equal to 1 lah. Total semua ni sama dengan 1. So number 2, this is number 1. Number 2. So we want to find probability of X, probability of Y. 1 less than Y inclusive 3. So this one should be probability of X, Y, X lagi. You need to be very careful using the term random variable tu. Y equal to 2 plus probability of Y equal to 3. So very simple. 0.3 plus 0.1 should be 0.4. Senang kan? So macam soalan ADMAT SPM dulu kan. Lebih kurang saja. Okay. So last question for today before we end our session. So on average, 4 complaints are received due to the computer breakdown by MFIX company per day. Right? It is assumed that the number of complaints follow Poisson distribution. So we can say that lambda is equal to 4 per day. 4 complaints per day. Right? So find the probability that more than 5 complaints will receive on Saturday. So Saturday is 1 day. So this is number 1. Probability of X more than 5. So this one should be probability of X more than or equal to 6. So this one should be, kalau kita nak calculate terbalik lagi, is 1 minus summation of probability of X less than or equal to 5. Right, sepatutnya jadi macam ni lah. So you input into calculator 1 minus summation of I equal to 0 until 5 and 4 power of X exponential negative 4 divided by X factorial. So this one should be 0.21486. Right. So if you look into statistical table pun sama jugalah. Sekejap nak habiskan dah. So lambda is equal to 4. So X equal to 6. Is it? Yep, sama kan? Okay, 0.2149. Right, lebih kurang sama lah. And then number 2, right? Find the probability exactly 2 complaints will receive in 2 days. So 1 day is 4, 2 days is 8 lah. For 2 days. So probability of X equal to 2. So you input into formula negative 8 divided by 2 factorial. This is 0.01073. Right? And the last question, find the expected number of complaints received per week. So assume that this company are running without holiday. So we have 7 days per week, right? So assuming lah dia tak beritahu berapa hari dia cuti kan. So we assume that lambda is equal to 4 multiplied with 7 divided by this is per week lah. So this is 28. So this is the answer. Right? Okay. So number 5 question number 5 you do it by yourself lah. Alright. Ada soalan tak setakat ni before we end our session? Kita dah lambat 6 minit dah. Soalan? Ada soalan. Alright, good. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.